Today I'm gonna share to you how to get healthy and fit in your 40s. Do you know that's very easy to lose weight, especially your water weight? And a lot of people, when they are in this stage, they're very hyped, they're very happy because they lose weight. And the reality kicks in and they're stuck, and it's kind of like hard to have a sustainable weight loss. And it's very hard to get fit and healthy, especially if you are in your 35 or 40s, if you are really in your sedentary lifestyle. But the good news is, once you learn the science of fat burning, everything will be easier and easier. I knew this by heart because when I was starting my weight loss journey, I was really struggling because I was in my 40s, and I realized that if you're not doing a lot of activities, or for sure having a sedentary lifestyle, your muscle mass will decrease, you're gonna have slow metabolism, and then eventually you're gonna have issue with your weight, and then you're inflamed for a number of years, then you will be insulin resistant, and then probably some people become pre-diabetic. And thank goodness I didn't go that farther. But once you are insulin resistant, you can have chronic illnesses like diabetes or hypertension. It will be on and on. It will be harder to lose weight. But again, I'm going to share to you the science of fat burning. And once you learn this one, apply it, and it will be easier and easier. All you have to do is, please, it's really big but very basic. Try to practice to have a good night's sleep, at least 7 hours of sleep. In that way, you force yourself or your body in fasted state. At first, I was not a big fan with intermittent fasting. But my goal before is to achieve Manny Pacquiao's body or Nate Diaz's body. And I knew that I'm going to practice this science of fat burning. And thank goodness, when I practice fasting, and then the great thing is I feel better every morning, and then it's free. So I save a lot of money by doing this. And then eventually, after I realized that fasting really works and very important, because eventually my body will be fat adapted. So I also learned that if we're gonna also incorporate how we eat, especially eating with low glycemic superfood, particularly when you're breaking your fast, it will be a game changer. Because if you're gonna look at the science of fat burning, it's very basic, because a lot of people, I have a lot of friends doing Zumba or doing some exercise. I know a lot of cyclists, runner. They can't hardly get rid with their belly fat, with their stubborn fat, because they fuel their body with glycogen, sugar. They just loaded their body with high glycemic food, sugary food, ultra processed food. And then maybe because their goal is for fun, but if your goal is to lose weight and to keep your weight forever and have a flat belly, do this. Try to find that low glycemic superfood that you like and break your fast, or for your breakfast, introduce this first to your body. So in this case, your blood sugar will not spike. It will be in the ideal range. Meaning to say, your hormone, especially your insulin, will not spike. So you're not gonna be hungry, and also you're not gonna be craving for food, because your blood sugar is good, and also your body is burning more fat. Your body is forced to burn more fats instead of sugar. And then, because you're not putting a lot of high glycemic food, your glucose also will not crash or drop. So the best thing for you to do is try to learn how to do fasting and breaking the fast. Because in this case, one of the most common mistakes for people is they're always hungry, and then they just think that, well, I'm gonna do exercise because I eat too much, and trying to convince, or trying to do exercise, crazy exercise, and eventually they will burn out. So if I were you, try to do this, and this will be your base. And then when it comes with exercise, here's the thing. If you're gonna take advantage with the science of fat burning, we all know that you need to exercise, right? But don't kill yourself with exercise. Have fun. For me, the best exercise, particularly if you're like 40s, is zone 2 heart rate training. I've been doing this for a number of years, but the problem with zone 2 heart rate training, if you're a busy person like me, it's really tough. Because if you're busy and you don't have time to do at least 30 minutes of zone 2 heart rate training, you ended up having a hard time to find or squeeze your time. But the good news is if you're gonna practice zone 2 heart rate training, you will be amazed because you are fueling your body and forcing your body to burn fat, and you're not stressing your body. So again, there's a lot of people didn't know this. They just like doing some have fun, doing Zumba, swimming, cycling, running, and then the end of the day, they are hungry. And I knew this by heart because I used to do this. And in the middle of the night, I got up and do midnight snack. And I ended up bloated in the morning and getting fat. And I can't get rid with my belly fats. But if you're going to do the zone 2 heart rate training, you will be amazed because your body will be in fasted state. You can easily switch your fat burning zone. And a lot of people didn't realize that once you are doing this consistently, you will become fat adapted. So meaning to say you will become metabolic flexible. You can easily switch your fat burning, your fat storage, and that's the key. So you just try also to learn how to squeeze your time, your schedule to do a zone 2 heart rate training. And a lot of doctors, particularly Dr. Haberman, he's really big with zone 2 heart rate training. And there's a lot of science studies about zone 2 heart rate training. It really works best. But if you're a busy person like me, I'm a very busy person. So I have 2 bikes here. I have both of my bikes are hybrid, and this one I have also an indoor bike. So I'm here in Midwest Indiana. In order for me to be consistent, if it's nice outside and I have time, I'm gonna just ride my outdoor, my zone 2, my hybrid bike, and it's really fun to ride outdoor. But unfortunately, here in Indiana now, it's really cold. Even if I'm putting some layer clothes, it's really cold. But if you have a chance to have an extra bike and just buy a trainer, like you can go to Facebook and then install that one, and then you can do your bike indoor. And the fun part with riding indoor is you don't need to do some crazy membership in the club or in the gym. So just install your own one, and then that's the thing. Just try to be consistent. So high intensity interval training is really great because you can do this one just between 5 to 30 minutes. It depends how intense your workout. But the bottom line, at the end of the day, when you are reaping the benefits, it's really nice. It's really great feeling. So just try to recap, sleep well, and then you're gonna break your fast with low glycemic sulfur food, and then try to reintroduce exercise like high intensity interval training. You can do indoor or outdoor, and zone 2 heart rate training. And once you feel better, once you're in your 40s, you really need to take good care with your muscle. You need to introduce also resistance training. This resistance training is not really crazy. You don't need to go to the gym or spend a lot of money. You can start in your house. You can start with body weight training. I love body weight training because I can do anywhere in my home. If I have 5-10 minutes, I can just do plank, do my routine, or do my yoga, my Pilates. Or you can also do a peripheral heart rate training. This is good because it is a combination with your upper extremities and lower extremities. And just buy used dumbbells in Facebook. That's what I did. Go to Facebook Marketplace and buy a used one, or it's up to you. If you have money, you can buy anywhere. But bottom line is we need resistance training because the healthier the muscle we have, the better we can live. And the last one is fasting. So this is the time that you need to hydrate and put nutrients in your body. What you're gonna do is try to make it sure, again, is try to consider food which are low glycemic sulfur foods. And if they are anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and also can really replenish, alkalize, purify your body, that would be great. And here's the thing. The good news is if you're gonna do this consistently, if you're gonna go to your doctor's appointment, the best feeling in the world or gift to yourself is you always have great or excellent results for your lab works. And that's the thing. If we want to get healthy and fit in our 40s, just do this basic, back to basic. Those, again, you need to sleep good, and then try to break your fast with low glycemic sulfur food, and then introduce exercises especially zone 2 heart rate training or high intensity interval training. Just play for that. And then reintroduce resistance training. So don't go crazy. Try to take advantage of your body weight or use dumbbell or any exercise that kind of like fun for you. And the last one is forget diet. Loaded your body with food with low glycemic sulfur food, potent and anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and believe me, eventually you will be healthier and happier. And again, it's really nice to have a great mindset that health is wealth. Because once your mindset like this, health is wealth, it doesn't matter. For me, I really don't care about extravagant life. It doesn't matter if you're real extreme or like rich or poor. As long as you're healthy, that would be great. Because believe me, I used to in our nursing home for a number of years. Most of our patients telling me to be ill is really cost you everything. So health is wealth. Go reset that me. Thank you so much for watching. If you value our content, please consider to leave a comment and of course, share and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. You have a happy, healthy life. Go reset that me.